communication, connectivity is everything. We ensure that the links never sleep. Quantities and qualities, all in our data service, providing efficient, reliable voice and data service. We believe if you're not up to speed, then you're going backwards. Communications have to flow as fast as the speed of light. Whatever business you're in, having someone who understands your needs is critical. That is why we just don't offer you technology, we offer you solutions. Enjoy Gamcel's internet broadband anytime, anywhere. Your national operator, Gamcel, Yaibaram.
All right.
Honey, did you remind him that the last time he sent the money, it was not enough to buy all the provisions?
Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell him.
Are you guys talking about money transfer to buy provisions?
Yes.
But don't you know about Baluwo?
Baluwo? What is Baluwo?
Baluwo is a service that your son can use to send provisions directly to you guys from the shop. And you don't have to worry about the exchange rate.
Tell me how Baluwo works.
It's very simple.
Just log on to baluwo.com and shop, or download the app on your phone. You can shop on the website or using the app to buy online basic products for your family and friends. With Baluwo, you decide what your money is spent on. Your money, your choice. Buy online products for your family and friends in the Gambia, Senegal, Nigeria or Mali. Baluwo.
Ma'am, you have the floor if you can offer some prayers, please.
Thank you, Chair. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanirrahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. Ihdina sirat al-mustaqim. Sirat al-ladzina an'amta alayhim. Ghayril maghdubi alayhim waladdallin.
Amen.
ربنا أتمم لنا نورنا وكفر عنا سيئاتنا وتوفنا مع الأبرار. ربنا آتنا ما وعدتنا على رسلك ولا تخزنا يوم القيامة إنك لا تخلف الميعاد. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. برحمة اللهم فصل وسلم وبارك على هذا النبي الكريم سيد سند العظيم ذو القلب الرحيم سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين الحمد لله رب العالمين. الحمد لله رب العالمين. آمين.
Amen. Shukran, Imam Diallo. Bishop, you have the floor, please.
Thank you, Chairman. Lord God of all power and might, the Creator, the Sustainer, and the Provider and Protector of all humankind that you have made in your image and in your likeness. The God of all masses, we continue to thank you for your mercy in seeing us throughout the past week, and it is by your goodness and your grace that you have ushered us to the beginning of another new week. We continue to submit ourselves unreservedly under your direction, and we continue to commit all who will appear before the TRRC this week under your direction, that by your Holy Ghost power you shall grant each and every one of them to be bold enough to speak the truth, and grant the commission the discerning spirit to discern between truth and falsehood. And we do ask that you grant the population and those that are in the diaspora, and indeed the international community as well, that they will exercise patience to allow the due process to take its proper course. And at the end of it all, you being the just judge, you reward each and every one accordingly. This we ask through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much, Bishop Adeko. Council, I believe we are continuing with our theme on the massacre of the West African migrants in July 2005. If that is the case, and you're ready with this morning's witness, you may please proceed to bring in the witness. But before that, just want to remind everybody, today being the International Day for Women, and we send our greetings to our women folk and wish everybody a happy International Women's Day. I don't know, Deputy, if you would want to add a few things. There is no statement that we are issuing today, but you may want to say a few words. You have the floor, Deputy. I'll come to you, Council, later.
Thank you, Chair. Happy Women's Day to all Gambian women, but not only Gambian women, but women the world over. This is a day that the United Nations has set aside for the world to recognize the role that women play in society. And it is a day when they are recognized not only for their resilience, but for their productivity, for their reproductive role, and for all the other good things that they do in society, and most of it unpaid, unrecognized, unappreciated. The last 2 years have been very tough for women. COVID-19 has not made things easy, but the women have been there. So as we balance for equality, we call for balance in equality. We are thanking our men folk who have been walking the talk with us. We cannot do without the men. When we say Women's Day, we know that the men have also played a role in not only passing the laws and the policies that have made it possible, but that they are there educating, empowering, helping, and supporting women to reach the SDGs as the Sustainable Development Goals. I thank you very much. Enjoy the day. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much, Deputy. Council, sorry, you may now proceed. Sorry for that interruption.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair, and thank you also to Deputy Chair for that beautiful statement. We all congratulate all women in the Gambia and around the world for this important day. And I ask all men to renew their commitment to supporting women and women's causes and to empower them to continue to help improve our society. Thank you very much. May I ask that the witness be brought in, please?
Thank you.
I, Adama Conteh.
Nte Adama Conteh.
Nte Adama Conteh.
Do swear that.
Mbenkali lako.
Menkali lako.
I'll speak the truth.
Mbetonyale fola.
Mbetonyale fola.
The whole truth.
Tonya damma.
Tonya damma.
And nothing but the truth.
Nte fen fola mem manke tonyati.
Nte fen fola mem manke tonyati.
So help me God.
Woto alama alay makoy.
Woto alama alay makoy.
Madam Witness, welcome to the TRRC.
Sedo be bismillah la TRRC.
Okay.
We have met briefly a few minutes ago. And
yes.
I would help you go through your testimony.
Okay.
Okay. Please relax and feel as comfortable as you can possibly be.
Dukarambe dan la ifan sodo yesi ye fan sodo nyini ngaro ni jabro mimbina sodo la ni tema jang.
If you don't understand any question that I may ask, please just indicate and I would explain the question.
Nyini ngaro ni jabro nyi wicho nyi kono ni mam na nyini ngaro sute akana ke bulu malore nyini ngaro kotanke isaje nza nyini ngaro nyi sene andima.
Okay.
Okay. Please note that under the rules of this commission and the laws of this country, lying under oath or providing false or misleading evidence or information is an offense.
Dugare nyinkala mutafana ko seydandro nyi wicho nyi kono TRRC la tamandri sartol bulol kono jang abe kono wala mindi ko nitumala mele bina seydandro di la ina kuma soto balo fo luwati nyalem TRRC jang andu hanin kabi fana nyakiro nyam fana gambia banko kanjan ni bina seydandro di la ibina na ina na kuma soto balo fo fana mukula de miano ko luwati nyalem.
Okay.
Okay. And I know it's difficult going through things like this.
Ngalon akoleyata le puruka inkusi falta ke taki.
But I encourage you to try to speak up as much as possible so that we can also hear very clearly this important story that you have to tell.
Hanin kabi fana wonya kilo nya mbeda ni la ngalon akoleyata de bari mbeda ni rong isa kata ila dia moni ngono esika ngo sikandi domandi insaje ngela dia moni moyi tumala men ibina kumala fola jamia lonko kuma bale na yisi yokono jang.
Okay.
Okay. What are your full names?
Itoni kondodum.
Adama Conteh.
My name is Adama Conteh.
What's your date of birth?
Uluda sanyumala.
1982, March 10.
I was born on March 10, 1982. Muluta, yeah, okay.
Happy birthday in advance.
Thank you.
I will control Naila Bulu Samala.
And where were you born?
Banjo.
I was born in Banjo.
Where in Banjo? I know you understand the English language, but I advise that you wait for the interpretation before you respond, okay?
Ko asonta nyinna ko tubabu ka nyi yedo manding sute jela nuy ka mo le nda
ma fo do mandin
ninga fora janne be jabiro dila esi hakilo esi ila moy kan na sor la foro janne be jabiro dila.
Thank you very much.
Inumbara.
You were married.
Akoy furutal
la kodi.
Ade.
And by July of 2005, you were a married woman.
July karo kono 2005 sankono wato ibe futu wala kodi.
Ade.
Yes.
Who was your husband?
Wala mune iketi.
Lamin Tunkara.
My husband was Lamin Tunkara.
What can you tell us about Lamin Tunkara?
Simuna fono nye Lamin Tunkara la kodo.
Tell us about him, his age, where he came from, and those details.
Kuma fonya la kura la sanjo nyimbe sanji jelu anu abura mindole.
Buta Badibunu Kinte Kunda Maronkunda.
He hails from Kintakunda Maronkunda in Badibu district.
Ala Sanjo right now to phone. Exactly.
Right now I cannot say anything about his age.
Do you remember his date or year of birth?
Phone hakilo sa muda no awuruda lumenda bang waranda awuruda sama men.
Mani.
No.
By how many years was he older than you?
Asiati itati sanji jelu.
Animal Asiati and Sanji Jelu.
No, I don't know how much years he was older than me.
Where did he live?
Sabati mindole.
Talindi.
He was living in Talindi.
And do you know where he went to school?
Yalone karango dam mindole ba.
Alam to Badibule.
He started his schooling in Badibu.
What work did he do, as far as you know?
Businessman.
He was a businessman.
And what kind of business was he involved in?
He used to sell clothes.
New or used?
Kutamal bang fo menu dunta bang.
Kutamal.
New ones.
Did he have a shop?
Bidikole ba bunu bang?
Hade.
Yes.
And where was the shop?
Bidiko be menu bintole.
Banjul.
In Banjul.
I have seen a statement from his father.
Ngakuma kan safiri moje jang me alonko abota fa male bulu.
But before going into that, let me ask you.
Bari jannim bida auto moronge nyininka.
Do you know whether he did any other work apart from selling clothes in Banjul?
Fo yala na fo akadu ko tan do kila bang ninga bota julayala ka fen wa fo feto fo wa fo menge Banjul.
Haninda molonde.
No, I don't know that.
Do you know that he used to work at Bara?
Yala na ko adalta ka do ko kenum Bara la fanamba.
No, I was not aware of that.
Do you know that he used to work in the canoes?
Yala na fanango anana ka boats ka do ko kenum kulundingol to la
Bara?
Bara.
Hani.
No.
Do you know that he used to help people to go to Europe?
Fayin fanalon na ko kamol de mala puru kata babu bankol kamba.
Yes, I heard that lastly.
But before 2006, did you know that?
In 2006, I'm going to fire all on the bank.
Yes, since after this arrest took place, it was after that that I came to know about it.
And but before the arrest, you did not know anything about that part of his life.
Yes, I was not aware.
Okay. So, could you, has he, as far as you know, for how many years have you been married with him before he disappeared?
It
was less than a year. It's just a matter of some months.
So, in fact, you were newlywed before he disappeared.
Yes.
So, can we say you perhaps did not know some aspects of his life?
Yes.
Kindly tell us what happened around July 22nd and 23rd of 2005.
July karo tilmandin fula tilmandin sabo kono muna natna 2005 song kono.
There was a day, one morning, we were sitting over breakfast.
I called Soto.
He received a call. But I didn't know who was talking to him. But I heard him saying, I'm coming, I'm coming. He was speaking in English by then. Then he later told me, I'm going to Banjul and come back.
Okay, problem time.
I said, okay, no problem.
And then
that's the time when he left us.
He
left us at home. We were there till after lunch.
How many of you were in his household at the time?
I was there. He has two stepmothers who were also there, living there. Plus his younger sister. We were living in the compound, but he has a brother also who was living nearby.
Who was the head of the household?
The head of the household leader was Dembo Tunkara, but he was not in the country. He has also traveled by then.
Let me repeat the question. I'm not sure the interpretation of the question was accurate. Who was the head of the household, not the head of the family?
Dimbaya mulo be jumalum anyaton koti.
No, dimbaya mimbe wusu kono no jumale ba nyaton mo nyaton koti.
Nato Jete.
Nato Jete.
Who took care of the people in the home? Who provided the food? Who paid for the bills?
That's Dembo Tunkara.
Okay. All right. But what responsibilities, if any, did Lamin have? For his towards his family?
Anything?
Was that we were staying with his father's younger brother. We were all renting in the same compound. Whatever he earns, he comes and give it to the family. We join everything together and make it as one.
So he took care of his family to the best of his ability, to the extent of his earnings.
Amunta ala dimbal karo atele marlila andung ako kenyala mealon ko ala soto bulo e men no ama akawaleke.
Yes. So tell us what happened on that day. He told you that he was going to Banjul. He responded to a call and said, I am coming. And he left. What happened afterwards?
Silang aponye muna na ke biringulu mabe abiso kono je anarna telephone soro meya kumandi akoy ko nkanale abi ayo jabi tubabu kangoto anarna muna na ke
Atade danku.
He went to answer to the person who called.
Manana.
And he didn't return.
Oh, after 3 to 4.
After 3 towards 4. In the afternoon. I was lying and sleeping in the house. He was in handcuffs when they came with him. His hands were cuffed behind him. But the people who came with him, none of them wore uniforms. But there were many.
Did they carry anything?
No, they weren't having anything in their hands.
Did you see any guns or pistols?
No, I didn't see any guns.
How many men did you see him with?
There were more than 10 people. Because we were living in a single room. But when they all came in, the house was filled up.
And then what happened?
They told me to go out. I went out.
Who told you to?
The people he came with.
Was it intimidating?
Yes, it was really intimidating, fearful.
And what did you do?
Then I went out and stood under the veranda.
And then?
I left them inside the house. They didn't stay there long, they came out.
Do you know what they were doing inside?
No, I didn't know what happened inside.
So what happened after they left? They came out of the house. When they came out with him from the house, they came up to the middle of the compound. At that time, the yard owner had returned from his travels. In fact, his return from his travels was very close to the incident. Then he asked them, where are you people going? One of them replied to the man and told him that if you want to know where we are going, just follow us. And then? Then we left them and they departed. One of his stepmothers, I didn't recognize any one of them, but the stepmother recognized somebody among them. His stepmother called Fatmata Jaite. Do you recall the person Fatmata Jaite recognized from amongst the group?
Hello, Bama didn't give me Fatmata Jaite. I mean, Sute, Ikonoye. Hakilo Malama.
I cannot remember that person, but still the person is known to Fatmata Jaite.
Could you get us the name from Fatmata Jaite later? That is, if you can't recall the name.
Yes, we can get the name because Fatmata Jaite herself is present here.
We can do that later.
Okay,
right? So, and then what happened after that?
Afterwards, she took her telephone. She called me. Jumale called. Okay, afterwards, Lamin called me back.
Using his own phone?
He had 2 telephones at that time.
Okay. Before that, when you get back into the house, into the room, did you notice anything?
Yeah, when I went in, things which were in the cupboard were all thrown around inside the house.
Yeah. And would it be correct to say that the house was ransacked or it was searched?
Yes.
Did you notice anything missing at that time?
No, I didn't.
So later you received a call from Lami.
Police station.
Yes, he informed me that I am being taken to the Banjul police station.
And then?
Okay, problem tala.
I said to him, okay, there is no problem. That's how his stepmothers all became aware. Plus the neighbors. And I called my parents in Banjul. I told them that my husband has just been arrested, but they said they are going to Banjul with him. So my parents in Banjul went to the police station. In fact, they arrived there before us. We also went and arrived at the police station. Myself and Nato Jaite and Fatmata Jaite. We saw him. We found him standing. He was quite well. And he was comfortable. He didn't take it as anything. We tried to bail him that night. They said no, he can be bailed only tomorrow.
Now, and which date are we talking about?
July 24th,
July 24th, July 24th, the day he was arrested.
The records show that he was arrested July 23rd. Police station records.
Police all la bugo ya safiro menkije way wala tandi.
Well, it's possible that I might have forgotten the date.
In your mind, on which day was he arrested? Was it a Friday, a Saturday, or a Sunday?
Ite hakiloto. Fo ite ya mbere amura lunjumal labam. Fo yamura jumol labam. Fo sibito labam. Fo dimanche labam.
It was on a Sunday.
That's what you think, right?
Te wala mira kodi.
That's what you still have in your mind.
Okay.
And you could not have him bailed that night. What happened afterwards?
The following day we returned and tried to bail him again.
Who was trying to secure the bail?
Myself and his elder brother called Lamin Sabali.
Do you recall who you were talking to secure his bail?
No.
No.
So on the second day, did you succeed?
That day also we were unable to secure a bail for him.
And then what happened after that?
We were
there until the following day again, which was the 3rd day of his arrest.
So in the
morning, before even I went there,
I am called with different number.
He called me with a different number, which was not his own phone or number. He said to me, Adama, I said yes. He said, well, I don't know, I'm confused, I don't know what's happening.
Because I feel being transferred and put Kansamba Kairaba police station.
Because now I am being transferred to the Kairaba police station.
At this stage, do you know what he was arrested for?
Yes, during all these things, I later came to know why he was arrested because he himself told me.
What exactly did he tell you?
He told me some Ghanaians came from Ghana and came to the Gambia here so that I can travel with them through the back way and go to Spain.
But agento sutole already Senegal, but any agento news stop to Senegal, agento ni itole bole.
They had an agent in Senegal, but that agent is still based in Senegal, and it was that agent who introduced them to me so that I can go with them.
And what else did he say?
That's all what he told me.
Did he tell you what happened to those Ghanaians?
What he told me was that they didn't trust these Ghanaians. In fact, they didn't believe that these people were intending to travel by the back way.
Did he tell you about the whereabouts of these Ghanaians, where they were at that time?
So I have no Ghanaian No, I didn't keep that in mind.
Did you see any of these Ghanaians yourself?
Yes, when they were at the Kairaba station.
So you came to learn that he was arrested with the Ghanaians.
He himself told me that.
That's right. So, what did you realize that from Banjul police station he was in fact officially or formally released?
But if any kalamutala ko kabo Banjul police station oro ye fola ko ya bulale kabo murokon.
No, my Lamin Cham testify.
I heard that when Lamin Cham was testifying here.
Did that come as a surprise to you?
Back from.
Yes, really.
Why?
Because Mama
because I didn't hear that he was released.
So, and he told you he was being taken to Kairaba station?
Yes, that's what he told me.
And afterwards, did you talk to him again?
Yes, whenever I go to Kairaba, I see him and we discuss, we talk.
So tell us about your visits to Kairaba station.
Police station
I used to go to Kairaba in the morning, in the afternoon, because I used to take breakfast to him, and I also carry his lunch there, and whatever he wants.
And while there, have you ever gone there with a newspaper?
I once went there with a newspaper.
Do you remember what was in the newspaper?
I don't know what was written in that newspaper. Because it was he himself who told me one day that if you see these newspaper vendors, try to secure one and bring it for me, because I still don't understand what is going on. They might write our case in the newspaper.
Was anything written on the newspaper about him and his arrest?
But if you kuna na safe sort of mensafeta ala kuoto ala mutoto kibar kaito nyimbalaba.
Ska safeta je barinto songo mama mutasa.
Yes, if it is written there, I cannot remember really now.
So when you visited the Kairaba station, how often would you see the Ghanaians?
Ni tata kumpa boro lo Kairaba police station oro. Ni Ghanaian ol ni puri inya eja kake wati ni wati ake wati jumalde.
Ibebe sel kilo kono sansan kilo kono.
They were all in the same enclosure inside the cell there.
That's right. And did the Ghanaians know that you were Tunkara's wife?
Ghanaian ol ni fo ya lon ko itelam
as far as you know.
Fo ya lon ko itelam Tunkara la no monyoti bang ko ila londo ro bang.
Birim Martin nata jang ala force ya kana diam press conference la le ngalon ko yellonne, because that time ninte tada ngalon ko yani mulle mutanyola barinta hakilo katana ke madam maleka.
I know that he was arrested with people, but whenever I go there, my mind is always focused on my husband. But when Martin first came to the country here, well, that's the time when I heard he said that when he mentioned about me when he was talking.
Which suggests to me that he knew me.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So do you recall how many times you went to Kairaba?
Kilo sa mutan mano le bang sinya jellem isata Kairaba police station ro kata kumpa boro la je.
Loko no den kata jelo ko sinya flat mondo sinya saba.
Well, I used to visit there sometimes twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day.
How many days?
Tili jelu?
Tili saba.
3 days.
And then what happened after the 3rd day?
Munana na ke tilo sabanyaw.
Lo sabanyaw nga traile bluma na yem ko ka samba Kairaba. Uluna kunye ko pur nga trai ni lawyer nyai nyuje neni cham.
The 3rd day, after he informed me that he's been transferred to Kairaba, he also told me to try and see a lawyer, and he mentioned Nene Cham's name to me.
Lawyer bill.
So that he can be bailed.
So
that was his 3rd day at the Kairaba police station. But I talked to Nene Cham on the day that he was being transferred from Banjul to Kairaba station.
And do you know whether lawyer Nene Cham did anything to secure his bail?
But if I alone go lawyer I have me Nene Cham for I can call fair le bampuru kaje ko I la bili ro soto no ba.
Yes.
How do you know that?
E wolo nyaadi le.
When
we met, I gave her money for her to bail Lamin. The day that she was hoping to bail Lamin, I myself I was at Kairaba that day.
But I tried to bail police station without court amana bail soto.
She tried her level best at the police station there to bail him, but it was impossible without a court ruling.
Another bail apply Banjul Magistrate Court.
And she later applied the bail through the Banjul Magistrate's Court.
Another bail deal signed already.
Then he was granted bail and it was signed.
How do you know that?
Because I am from Kairaba.
We discussed about this because I myself I was present at Kairaba that day.
Did she give you anything to prove that fact?
Oh, I fendi la ba membe ko maka wonyin tonya yandi la ba.
Yes.
Do you have it?
Fabe bulu janne ba.
Yes, I have it here.
Mr. Chair, I have a few documents here provided by the witness. The first one is dated 26th day of July 2005, and it's summons and notice pursuant to Section 19 of the Constitution of the Gambia and Section 99. I think this is an application for bail. and it's on behalf of Lamin Tunkara as applicant and the state as respondent. And it was, the summons was taken out by lawyer Nene Cham Chongan of Basang Sang Chambers. And the next document I have here is dated 1st August 2005. And it's addressed to the Sheriff of the High Court in Banjul, and it's Lamin Tunkara versus the state at the High Court /288/05/CR/50/C, in which the principal registrar indicated the following: please get the applicant from Kairaba police station where he is currently being detained as ordered by the court, copy of which is attached. And the next document is the court order signed by Georgian Chambers B.Y. Kamara, addressed to Nene Cham Chongan, and also to Cherno Marena, who represented the state. And the order was that bail is hereby granted on condition that a Gambian national with landed property can stand as surety for him. And he must report to the nearest police station once a week to ensure the police investigations can be facilitated as one of the conditions of the bail. So we have the bail order and the application for the bail.
And the bail order date is dated the 26th of July?
1st of August.
1st of August?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
1st of August. That's right. And after this bail, did they come to release him?
No, they
didn't release him.
And what happened?
Nene Cham tata Kairaba pour ka bail wolum fang.
Nene Cham went to Kairaba so that she can bail him on that day.
But Nene men fonte ko ye nyine fay ko eso nyin te jam men nyanda ka kayto nyin sign pour ka Lamin bail.
What Nene told me was that the SO was not at the station and he was the person who was supposed to sign the document so that they can release Lamin.
So, you know, ko sign for Soma.
Then Nene told me, now, let's leave it till tomorrow. But I'm sure they will release him tomorrow. If I come, they'll release him on bail.
And then, what happened after that? Madam Conteh, are you able to proceed?
Yes.
That night, did you take dinner for him as you would normally do?
I didn't
go that day. It was his younger brother who went there that night.
And then what happened?
When his younger brother went and he didn't find him there, then he called and told me that, well, Lamin, I didn't meet him here. I asked him, is it him alone or was it him and all those who were with him there? He told me not a single person is here in their cells. And I told him, okay, now you can come back. That's how I went and informed his two stepmothers. This is how we decided to hire a taxi. We went to the Kairaba police station. The person we found there, I don't know who, but he was the guy on duty that day. We asked him. I told him a young man brought dinner here, but he didn't meet Lamin here. Where did they take him? He said, well, I don't know where he was taken to. But all of them were removed here and taken away.
Did he tell you who took them away?
No, he didn't tell me that.
Did you tell you the organization those people are affiliated with? No, he didn't tell me that either. He just told me that they have been removed here and taken away. And what happened after that? Then we decided to leave the place. Myself and his two stepmothers, Nato and Fatumata. Then we went to the Kanifing. Kanifing where?
Kanifing Minto. Kanifing station to Paral Kataradami.
The Kanifing police station where the paras are stationed. We went there, but we didn't find him there too. Then we went to Joshua, still the same. Then we decided to go home. And then, did you end your search for him? No, we didn't stop there. Well, the following day we started asking people, we started asking around, but we didn't go to anywhere. This is how we were there. I was at home like that. Until after some time, my father told me to go back to the compound, our family compound. In the meantime, did you talk to the lawyer, Nene Cham Chongan? Yes, I talked to her. What did she say to you? When I questioned her, I told her, Nene, this thing is really puzzling to me. She replied to me that, well, she's also puzzled as well, because the man has already been granted bail. And do you know whether she's taken any steps officially to find out where Lamin was? Yes, Nene told me that she is trying to know where Lamin has been taken to. And do you know what actions she took? No, I don't know anything about that. Do you know whether she wrote a letter? Yes, she once told me that she wrote letters and sent it to certain places, but I don't know where and where. Did he provide you with any of those documents?
Later all I menu safe for I not copy di fanan naleba.
No, she didn't give me any.
In the stack of documents you just provided, there is this letter written by lawyer Nene Cham Chongan
and mayors of lawyer Nene Cham Chongan
addressed to the Inspector General of Police.
And later on police
and it is dated 8 August 2005.
Later on August 2005.
Signed by her. And she made a very strong case that Lamin was in the custody of the police and he has not been seen since 4th August 2005. Since 1st of August 2005. And in the 4th paragraph of the letter, she said as follows. It wasn't until Thursday, the 4th August 2005, that to my utter disbelief, I was informed that my client had escaped, quote unquote, police custody.
Ya
the night before. Since then, I have made inquiries, but I have been offered no satisfactory explanation as to how, if at all, my client managed to escape police custody. And the next paragraph she went on to say, Sir, you will agree that if the above allegations are true, urgent and appropriate action by the police was required. To trace my client's whereabouts. I, as his counsel, and his family, have the right to demand to know his whereabouts and to have access to him. We expect no less than prompt and appropriate action to be taken in this very serious matter that is causing his family increasing concerns. I await your early reply. We do not know whether there was a reply at all. But already in this letter, the elements of enforced disappearance have started emerging. After these efforts by Nene Cham, did you get any results, any positive results?
Honey.
No. Did you stop your search for him?
Honey,
no, I didn't stop there.
Tell us what further steps you took.
After my delivery, when my child was a few months old, one morning I got up. I went to mile 2. I went there to ask about his whereabouts or to get information about him. People I found there, I don't know them. I asked them, I told them that I'm looking for somebody called Lamin Tunkara. The man said to me, wait, let me look in the file. He went through the pages of the file. He said to me, there is no name corresponding to Lamin Tunkara's name here. I said to him, won't you allow me to go inside so that I can check around for myself? Because he has been arrested and I haven't still seen him. And it has already gone, taken some months after his arrest. He told me all those people incarcerated here, their names are inside this book here. But still I didn't go. I was sitting outside there for some hours. Then I decided to have faith in Allah. I got up. I went home. When I went home, still I didn't give up. The following day, I went to the NIA office, just behind Arch 22. In the morning. At the gate, I went to their gate. The man I found at the gate there, I asked him. I said to him, I'm looking for somebody called Lamin Tunkara. He asked me, what is he to you? I said to him, the man is my husband. He said to me, I have been on the night shift duty, but wait for those coming for morning duties. We will check for you. If he is here, you will know. If he isn't here, they will inform you. I said, okay, no problem. I sat down outside there with my baby. One man came and found me there with his vehicle. I don't know him. He said to me, sister, who are you looking for? I said to him, I'm looking for my husband. Because I went to mile 2 and he is not there. And I heard that they usually keep incarcerate people here. So this is why I said, let me come here and try. He asked me, who is your husband? I said to him, Lamin Tunkara. He said, oh, Lamin Tunkara is your husband? He said, yes. He asked me, you, where are you staying? I said to him, I'm staying in Banjul here at Haddington Street. He said to me, why don't you come with me? I'll take you home. I said to him, no, I'm waiting for people working here. They said those going for morning duties can give me information whether he is here or not. The man tried and convinced me until I agreed to board his vehicle. He took me all the way to our junction, Spalding Haddington Junction. That's where I dropped. He gave me some money and told me, take this for your baby. 200 or 300, but estimately 300. He gave me 200 or 300, but I think it was 300. Then that's how he left. Then I went into the compound.
How did he know that you had a child?
My baby was in my hands. I used to travel with the baby.
In your conversation, did it appear to you that he knew who your husband was?
According to the way he talked to me, it became clear to me that this man knows something about this whole matter.
Can you tell us what he said to you which suggests that he knew about your husband?
The way he asked me, is Lamin Tunkara your husband? And he repeated, is that man your husband? I said yes.
So anatan dundal mo tokono ten na yensam buru ayo forek anatan defano sondo mo kono nying ni melo ay kulo nying ko to according to ay kuma kan fonya nyame.
Yeah, after that was the time when he tried to convince me so that he can return me home. Then the way he asked me, saying that is Lamin your husband, it appeared to me that this man knew something about the case.
Did he say anything else to you?
No, he didn't tell me anything else.
Did he give you an advice as to how to handle this matter?
Yes, he said that to me.
What did he say?
Because he told me, stop looking for Lamin. Go and sit at home with your baby. I said to him, well, there's no problem, but I will not rest. Wherever I know that I can go there to find out about him, I will go there.
Did he suggest what would happen if you continued your pursuit?
He didn't tell me anything else, but he categorically told me to stop looking for Lamin.
Did he say that you would put yourself in trouble?
No, he didn't tell me that. He just told me, stop looking for Lamin, go home and sit down at home.
What, if anything, came to your mind when he suggested to you to stop looking for Lamin?
But I thought, after he told me that, well, this thing is looking now dubious.
Did you still have hope that he was alive?
From that on, I started losing hope.
Did you eventually get confirmation as to what happened to him?
Yes, I later got something clear.
When was that?
When Martin came first, the first year he came to Gambia.
Which Martin are you referring to?
Martin Kire.
Martin Kire.
Martin Chieri.
Martin Chieri.
Where is Martin from?
Martin Bodamindola. Ghana.
He's from Ghana.
When was the last time you saw him?
I press conference at Victim Center.
About 3 days back, he held a press conference at the Victim Center.
That was after his testimony before the commission.
Yes.
So you met him before?
Yes.
And could you tell us about that meeting? That happened at a hotel around Senegambia.
Victim Center and call.
Because at that time Martin was supposed to come, but I was called by the Victim Center. They told me Martin is coming to the Gambia tomorrow.
So
that you can come with Binta. He has decided to invite you for dinner.
But before this, did you have a relationship or any contact with the Victim Center?
For any Victim Center, for all you took your
Yes.
Could you tell us about that?
Before I register Victim Center,
before registering at the Victim Center, one day I was sitting at home.
Lamin Famala brother.
Lamin's father's brother is called Musa Tunkara.
I am called.
He called me. We exchanged greetings after he called me.
When the Victim Center began, he informed
me that there's a place called Victim Center it's for those who are victimized. They have that place here. So I want to go along with you to that place so that they can register you too.
And this was how many years after you last saw Lamin?
We were in the 16th year. Because my child is 15 years at that time, but now my child is 16 years old.
When you registered with Victim Center, when was that?
What did you malam years of a victim center? It was a veje.
It's about 3 years now.
And that would be 2018.
2018 samalakon.
Yes.
And Lamin disappeared in 2005.
Lamin yemanta 2005 samalakon.
Yes. That should be after 13, 14 years. Of continuous absence. Correct?
Yeah. Yes.
So why did you register with the Victim Center?
Victim Center.
Victim Center register.
The reason I went there to register was that his father took me there to go and register.
Because left on maybe as can register
because the reason for that is I was also hoping maybe if I register there, one fine day I will come across a very important information about Lamin.
And then it was afterwards that you were called by the Victim Center to inform you to come to meet Martin.
Kola la mbiriyeto sa fe Victim Center o kola la minna tani kumande puriye nada ini Martin ye bengo soto ale ay bunyato kumande si mangola.
Hade.
Yes.
At this stage, did you know anything that about anything that has happened to Lamin?
Fokabula wato la fo inara na kula na bam menna menketa Lamin na bam.
Rini Martin mitalengo nka mwele barbiri Martin dia mutale akoitama.
Well, I used to hear from people, but it became crystal clear to me when I sat down with Martin and he gave me the news.
What did he say to you?
Martin ayamuna foe.
Tema Martin sute.
I didn't recognize Martin.
No suto famantoni Martin manna meeting Aisha ning Zainab le mitanu Luigis.
And that night we didn't meet Martin himself. We met Aisha and Alima. Zainab, we met at Luigis.
Because he called a flight late, the manana swoke until not a seaman said.
Because they said his flight was late, he didn't arrive. Then we took dinner and went home.
Also, Molenana to meet program Dulanito.
Because then the following day was the day that we met with him at the program.
But being to Duncan feel style on Purkata see.
So when I was entering the hall to go and sit down, myself and Binta, and I was holding my child's hand. But on the whole, Martin has seen and recognized me. That's how he came and hugged Binta. He cried bitterly. In fact, that day I was trying to console him. After all that, we exchanged greetings, we shook hands.
So another day my scene explained.
And that was the time he started talking, he explained the whole scene to me. He told me that whenever I take food to Lamin at the police station, he used to see me. And he said that I was pregnant by then. And that's how it happened. So when he saw that child with me, he knew that this is my child. So what all Martin told me, how they killed these people and how Martin himself escaped, I cannot narrate all that here. But that was the day it became clear to me 100% that Lamin is dead. That's how it happened.
Of course, other people have testified before the TRRC.
Yeah, tonyala mo kotandole sedandro di TRRC nyati ngola janne.
And you heard their testimonies?
Biyela sedandro moyle.
Ha dolla moyle.
Yes, I listened to some of the testimonies.
Which ones did you hear?
Ijumala moy.
Jongula sabol men diam ta sojaro ni metolo.
I heard when the 3 jonglers were testifying here, the soldiers, but I don't know their names. I listened to their testimony.
Do you now have full confirmation as to what has happened?
Yes, now I know what has happened.
And how did you manage? Since his disappearance?
During Yemanda,
well, I decided to bear. I thank Allah because of my relatives. Plus my parents. They are always around me. They used to talk to me. They don't allow me to be lonely.
Right now.
Whenever his affair comes up, even right now, it looks like it happened just now.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. No further questions.
Thank you very much, Chairman Council. And thank you, Madam Adama Conteh, for coming to testify before the Commission. We share your pain, and I'm sorry that you had to endure so much in finding out what happened to Lamin Tunkara.
Se haketu fana yemen betaki ibe men katakanu puruka kulong Lamin Tunkara la kuoto men kete kemati.
This should not have happened to him in his own country in the hands of agents of the state.
Ninyo manyan la kilala afango bulu banko kansako na mansa kunda fangala duku lalu wolela barum.
Commissioners, if you have any questions, please indicate. Otherwise, if you have any concluding remarks to make, Mrs. Conteh, you may please proceed to do so now.
Saying, Madam Conteh, natara kumabeda ebela kacha kumfala menna financial yitambi.
Okay.
You can take your time a little bit.
What I'm going to say as my closing remarks,
my
thanks to the Victim Center, and I hail them for their efforts. My sincere thanks to the TRRC, and I hail them too. Because this thing has taken a long time going around. But from the onset of the TRRC, so many things which were in darkness came out to light. I thank the Commission sincerely and all those working at the TRRC. Because a lot of things were revealed to me here. My sincerest thanks to my parents too. Plus Lamin's parents. Because whenever Lamin's affairs comes up, none of them sits down. They will all get up and stand. They can say, yes, today Lamin is not around. If I'm coming to testify, none of them will appear. But when his father became aware, and when Martin testified here, his father called me. He is in Badibu. The father told me that when I heard Martin's testimony, The whole night I was smoking and crying till in the morning. Then I told him, well, have faith in Allah and bear what has happened. Well, he left only one child behind. Let's all pray to Allah to preserve this child. If Allah does that, well, in the future, things will become easier. The way I am sitting down here, I want the truth and justice. That's the only thing I need. And if it is about forgiveness, the government who were responsible, I cannot forgive that government. I want truth and justice. That government, I cannot forgive them. Because they placed a big burden on me, something very painful. I had a child who was born without even seeing his father. The child is growing up now. Whenever the thought comes to her, he doesn't keep quiet. She tells me, yeah. She cannot be quiet. She tells me, Ma, it is Yaya Jammeh who killed my father. What I always tell her is that what will happen, nobody knows. Let's leave it with Allah. This is what I want to say here. My sincerest thanks to the husband now and the man I am married to now. He can tell me, Lamin is not here, but you are marrying to me now. If he has not allowed me, I wouldn't have been able to sit down here. But since after these things happened and until I came to marry with him, he always tries to console me and tell me, well, have faith and always say what you know about the case. Don't say anything that you don't know. From the day of creation, Allah decided that he will die like this. So my thanks to everybody. My family members are here. Lamin's family members are also present. Thanks to all of you.
Thank you very much indeed, Madam Conteh. And the truth that you seek is the truth that all victims coming here seek, and it is the principal component of our mandate.
Baraka bake Madam Conteh, ibeto nyame nyinin kan, anin sede kote mun funal nata jang ekate to nyame nyinin, wotonya wole mu kawni semboti yemendin tulula prunga wotonya nyinin na bondi.
You've come here to testify before the commission.
Inata jam pour que CDRO ke commission nyati nula.
Help us establish the truth.
Pour que ntol fanalu mako na tonya sabatindi.
The other victims also seek what you refer to, and that is justice.
Sede kote mun fanalu be kam nyinin ko te fangal men fo wala nyinti dron tonya nin tilimo.
Commission has had accounts of the suffering of all victims. It would come to some conclusion on the issue of dispensation of justice.
Thank
you very much on behalf of the Commission. Thank you. Council, you have some submissions.
Yes, please, Mr. Chair, before the witness is discharged or released, I just wish to say that some agent of or somebody close to Yaya Jammeh has called the witness and has offered some words of consolation. I do not want to speculate, but anything beyond basic and bona fide consolation may border on interference with the witness, or perhaps even intimidation. So I warn whosoever is involved to desist from such activities. A lot of contemptuous activity has been committed against the Commission. The Commission had consistently disregarded these activities and moved on with the noble work that it is doing for the Gambian people. I do hope that the persons concerned would bear this in mind and exercise the greatest discretion and avoid things that would be contrary or offensive to the laws of this country. I want to leave it at that.
Fine.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Counsel. You said that somebody close to Jame. Did he indicate if he was speaking on behalf of Jame?
No.
Okay.
If the person did, I would have said so. And from what I know, the person offered words of consolation. That is not against the law. But of course, if a gang leader kills your father and the associate of the gang leader calls you at the eve of your testimony before the commission and tries to offer words of consolation, that is questionable bona fides.
Splendid. Thank you. Can you make your submissions now?
Yes, the exhibits, Mr. Chair, the bail application by the able lawyer Nene Cham Chongan, dated 26 July 2005, with the attachments should be Exhibit 204, with the affidavits attached to the Exhibit 104.
Yeah, 204.
And the bail order and the transmission letter should be Exhibit 204A. The transmission letter should be 204A, and the order itself should be 204A1. And then the letter to the police IGP should be Exhibit 204B, if admitted, Mr. Chair. Thank you very much.
These are 4 submissions? 4 exhibits, I mean. Yeah.
But we submit them, yes,
4. Okay, fine. Just want to make sure that we have the same score.
204, 204A, 204A1, and 204B. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Good. Thank you very much indeed. Again, Madam Conteh, thank you again for coming to testify before the Commission.
We
will now take a 30-minute break and resume with a new witness. Counsel, can you confirm that there is a new witness coming after a coffee break?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
We'll resume at 12:15.
May I ask that we resume 12:15? Just to enable some consultations with the witness.
12:15 we will resume.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Our meeting is adjourned.
When we touch down, better broke down.
Gamtel G-Fiber, now you can enjoy super fast internet in gigabytes. G-Fiber is affordable, stable, secured, and accessible to homes, businesses, and enterprises. With Gamtel G-Fiber, the future is speed. Gamtel, creating a brighter future in communication.
So she became mine and see the
your pastry, bakery, and quality food, CK Restaurant is the only place to be. We do catering for birthdays, weddings, and all related services. We have all kinds of local foods, American, European, and even beyond. Come and have a taste of our local juice, ebe, and other services. At CK Restaurant, customer satisfaction is our priority.
Love like fire. Wow. Love like fire. Xam ngeen rek affaire bi xam ngeen fan la? Skincare la. 2020 lañ wax de. Waaw. Fii nag mooy Kerr fan Kerr zero tache. Perfect skin. Skincare saa su ne rek niñ ko dee defee rek. Loo lañ soxlaati rek. Maanaam bu dee am problème ci seen skin yéen xam ngeen fan la. Fii ngeen di ñëw. Suma xarit yeeg am di jàmm yi nga xam ne taas daf lañ sonaloon xam nga doon xeesal bel la ka xum éneew ma lañ ko nag waaye just in case comme ni ko gars yi di waxee rek en cas just in case loolu xew xam ngeen fi ngeen di ñëw skincare plus si yu baax rek la ñoo dox nag ay baax rek fu ne la ñoo dem ci réew mi di lañ indi rek nag products yu baax du Paris du Italie du USA du fi mu nekk nii sax boole nañ ci nag Sweden fu nekk lañ leen a indilee products bu dee tamit nag da nga ñuul rek ñu lay jamaa natural beauty that melanin dripping we do have stuff for you as well emuñ si skincare products rek ñu ngi ci cuub yi tamit fu ne la ñoo jaar in fact sax last commercial bi ñu defoon waxuñ leen woon ne dañoo dox ci ay kawar 9A grade rek nag waaw we do have bundles as well hair si lu ne la ñoo dox ñun ñu ngi ci rafetal jigéen rek luy taaral jigéen rek waaw boo leen di tukki tamit bëggoon rek classic suitcase ñu dañoo dox ci ay Samsonite duñ dee indi any brand of suitcases though other than Samsonite comme li ma dee wax rek boo eggee airport dëri Samsonite dafa am nuñ laa xoolee waaw ngeen ne lan nag waaw skin ci moom la ñu gën a xamee nag skin care products ci moom la ñu gën a xamee ñu ngi dox tamit bentey tamit si ay dàlla man waaye man nag skin care mooy suma specialty xam nga rek jigéen bu sa xar kanam réglé loo def mu jag am nañ Patricia Reiner, Kiwi Eye, the whole range, Lighten Up Gold, Tomatine. I mean, the list can just go on and on and on and on. Lépp loo xam ne rek luy taaral jigéen la ci yooyu rek la ñoo dox. Skincare plus nag emuñ si Gambia rek ñu ngi United States ñu ngi Gambia fii ba pare bu dee yaa ngi anywhere in Europe mun nañ la ko mail within 3 days rek ñetti fan rek nga jot say diw emuñ si loolu rek dañ laa consult tamit balaa ñu laa jaay diw dinañ def a free consultation pour wax la rek exactly li nga xam ne moo méngoo ak sa kanam dinañ leen wax tamit ne rek am nañ perfumes, you know, fragrances, men's shirts, accessories. We do dresses as well. We do blouses. I mean, we do shoes. Name it, we do them. Skincare Plus 2020 is our year of perfection. Zero task. Fi mu nekk nii réew mi fii kenn waratu fi task kenn waratu fi am problème kanam kenn waratu fi am problème picture boo ko amee dafa fekk ne rek ñëwuloo ci place bi fii.
Love like fire.